Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm excited for this one because I've had a lot of people asking me how I go about choosing what mods to use for what characters. Now, obviously I don't have the supplies, nor would you guys want to watch me put mods on every single character to do every single character in one video. So I need to give you my thought process so you can take that, if you will, take it on a whim, take it if you want to, on how I work mods out. So you can see on Bolt, for example, I've got 4 skill mods and I'm upgrading his purple skill. Now I chose to do that because his purple skill, every basic attack he does deals bonus true damage. So look how much extra damage I'm doing, so I've upgraded it 4 times. So what that means is that Bolt's normal attack is doing like a gajillion damage. So that's why I chose that, because all of his other attacks, it wouldn't have really been worthwhile. That kills most people anyway. That one's OP anyway. So I went for his normal attack, because when he gets his attack speed up, the laser devours everyone. But a negative came with that, and is now, if he hits Ian, Bolt will kill himself straight away. So there's always negatives that come with the stuff you're upgrading, of course, but this was a very good one, because if Ian isn't in the enemy team, this basically allows you to drop everyone straight away. So if I go into Reya here, right, you can see my top 4. I need to work out what mods to upgrade for her and why, basically. So what you could do first of all is look down the skills, because of course you can use the mods like I did on Bolt to upgrade her purple skill. But if I was to upgrade her purple skill, all it's going to do is give her an additional healing of health. And then when we do high jump, she deals extra normal damage per stack of... and then this one here depends on stacks. So I wouldn't upgrade her purple skill because number one, normally she's going to kill everyone before she gains many stacks. And she doesn't really need to be healed any further because the crystal that she uses heals her so much anyway. It would almost be a waste to put skills to increase her healing, because most of the time you're going to have her on Burial or Clawhauser, because if you put her on a Clawhauser where Claw uses his attack speed and attack buff, she's going to heal anyway. So the health on this one is basically a big no-no, and I don't really need to upgrade high jump. So in my mind that tells me that I don't need to waste a skill mod upgrade. Then we've got high jump. Now this one would obviously of course be quite a nice one to upgrade, because what we would have here is it would increase high jump. But there's something you need to take note on with Reya, right? As I'm going through these skills, you'll notice normal damage, normal damage. So because all of her specials are doing normal damage, the best thing you can do is upgrade her normal attack mods, because what that will do is bring up the damage for every single one of her moves without you even upgrading the mods. And because she's fantastic with damage anyway, you don't really need to bring it up too much. So the best thing to do here maybe is get a 4+4 mods. I wouldn't really ever recommend going above +4, especially if you want to try and upgrade more characters in the future, because obviously putting 4 mods on each character and trying to upgrade them all to level like 100 is ridiculous. So what I like to do is, you can see what I've done for Bolt. So I've got them all to +7 and got them to 70. But what I don't need to get them up to level 90. Because, of course, it increases the attack. But I don't really need that. So it's important that you don't over upgrade the mods. Like I've done here, you don't need it on +7. It's just too much. Of course, it's good if you do plan on maxing everyone out. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying that those other levels here, those other 6, 7, gotta use those 2 on someone else. So if I go into Reya here, the most important build with Reya would be trying to increase her normal crits. So you can see with these, when you upgrade them, that you've got attack speed and normal crits. Now, Reya does not do fantastic damage, so there's no point at all in upgrading that. So I like these 2, but she doesn't really have an issue with attacking, so it really does knock me down to normal crits. And this is obviously, I take your guys' comments into situation as well when I always ask in videos what you guys would upgrade in mods, and I had a lot of people saying normal crits. So I wanted to work out how you guys got there and kind of show you my thought process. So attack speed isn't really that great. Attack speed's fantastic on Kermit because it speeds up his animation, makes him heal quicker, but Raya doesn't really need it. She doesn't need fantastic crits because she doesn't do fantastic damage, so the only logical thing is to do normal crits so we can try and get her to crit, which does the whip, which is going to do another like 2-3 million damage on top. And what's great with this as well is that when we're upgrading her mods, they're going to be 4 strength mods, right? So attack damage, attack damage, attack damage, attack damage. So that means that they're all going to increase every single one of her attacks and her basic attacks as well. So all 4 skills are going to be increased, and so is her basic attack. So, of course, when you do this, you filter by red team, and you find a character that you don't particularly care about. Now mine always seems to be Scar, because for whatever reason this game just chucks Scar shards at me like they're nobody's business. So I'm going to advance this to level 4, right? And when it's on level 4, you can get it to level 60. That's more than enough. I wouldn't ever recommend getting anyone past level 60, to be honest. I'm going to do that there. Okay, so we've now got 4 mods all max. Well, I say maxed out to the position that I want them in, guys, because again, it's not a easy thing to do. So obviously what's important is that you have 100 spare shards now on another character, because then you can just smash on those ones that you've just done like that. So 25, show, 25, show, 25, show, where's the last one? There, 25. Lovely, and that gives me a nice amount of room to do more of a red skills as well, obviously if I get them. But at the moment, I'm really only focusing my red skills on my 4 main. I got loads of Reya then on my 4 main characters. So how many times can I upgrade it now? 84 to 91. I think I've run out of shards for Bolt, yeah. Oh, she's gone to number 2 now. That's dope. Can't do any more for Ariel, nor Zeus, nor Reya. Great. I love how Ducking plays. Still number 5. It's just no matter what I do, he just likes to stick around. Okay, now what I'll also do is I'll ding on a yellow skill here, guys. Enhance stack, so she's one of the main characters I use. I know it eats up a lot of supplies, but she is one of the main characters that I use, guys. There we go. So now, never, and I'll give you this little bit of advice, never click that button, because it's ridiculous. I did it on Bolt, and the amount of supplies it took me to activate his mod was dumb. Anyway, let's get back to what I was doing. So, we've got it done like that. Now, I want to obviously pop on all those normal crits. So we're going to just crit. And normally what I do, because I have so many, is I like to just get it to level 2. Just because I'm never going to use them otherwise. Because it's very rare for me to upgrade a character in mods. It really only happens on my favourite characters. And she's instantly flown to one of my favourites because she's just such a cool character. Now, of course, she's overpowered as well. But I'm quite bad when it comes to games like this. I like to upgrade characters because of like what they look like and just how cool their moves are, more than how OP they are. So there we go. So now that is a very, very good level. Now, of course, I can upgrade it more and advance it more, but there really isn't much need to do that. Like, that's a fantastic position I've got her in. I've activated that battle badge as well. Even more normal crits. Do you see what I mean? So the game's almost telling you to upgrade normal crits here, because it wouldn't give it to you here unless it was obviously useful. So that's good. Now, let's see if I can get any more of our badges. I think I finished our friendship mission. Can upgrade a disc. Again there. Oh, and there's some in the shop for her as well. Oh, and one for Sarah. This is the one thing I tend to reset every day now, guys. Just to keep getting those mods for Sarah as well. Sarah again. Mr. Big. Reya. I normally end up just spending most of my diamonds in here. I always refresh until it gets to 200. Reya, Mr. Big. Sarah, cool. Lovely, so that's done another good start there. I've got to level 62, but I need to level up Rapunzel a little bit. Which I might, considering she's like now one of my main characters, it will be worth me upgrading Rapunzel. And what's nice, guys, as you upgrade other characters to make sure that you are leveling other characters up, it's quite nice because obviously she's now going to be a little bit more powerful for me when it comes to using Inner Surge, so I can use it to raid. So we'll upgrade her disc a little bit more here. There we go. 50 odd more levels, get the skill power increased. Okay, cool. So now if we go back to our skills, what you'll see here is that we've got the extra plus there, the extra plus there, and there's a huge chance that she can crit now. And again on the next one. The heal one, obviously that's not going to affect it because that's not doing any basic damage, that's just healing. But that is more than enough to heal her immediately. So it doesn't matter. Then here, high jump, we've now got a 62,000, 31,000. And then in here, we've obviously got a nice increase there. And obviously our red skill is just ridiculous anyway. So, and our whip's the most important one I'm upgrading. So that's pretty mental, guys. So, let's jump into a mission now, or a PvP battle, and see what she's like. So if I just, it's probably not ideal way to show you because she's probably gonna get frozen in this team. But if I just put her in on her own, maybe just chuck Kermit in, Yaks, a few healers in as well, just so she can actually take a few hits to start off with. Let's see what she does. So she swags in, hit 22 million damage she did to everybody there in just a special. So that is almost Zeus level. So let's fight that again and watch. She swags in. Just watch at the back. 22 million, 21 million. So that is a ridiculous increase there. And her kick just did 17. And look, she's managed to stay alive on her own now. So she's killed Elsa there. And it was just because she dropped the gem on. So she's pretty overpowered. Of course, guys, I wasn't expecting to win that. I just wanted to show you that she can survive on her own. So let's see if there's one we haven't won. This is quite a tough one. So now if I use my main 4 here, right, and Clawhauser, this is my team of 5. I very rarely lose with this team because what Zeus doesn't take out, Clawhauser just chucks his donuts in. So now just having Raya as well gives me that extra line of attack, which is absolutely ridiculous. So again, let's go forward here. What? All my characters just dropped then. Doesn't matter. Obviously, Shigo's really good to use with Reya as well. I've had a few people commenting that. But at the moment, I just don't have a place on my team for Shigo. If I was to swap Claws of Hades, then put Shigo on, maybe she'd work really well on my damage per second team. And it would be nice to drop Reya in that. I know she doesn't do damage per second, but she's obviously ridiculously overpowered. So what I like to do is just keep upgrading my main 5. So I've won every battle now and I'm in the lead. And the same thing will happen when I jump in the Colosseum. I can probably just run through most of these. I think I've put Reya in a team. Yeah, I have. But yeah, anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. That's my progress on upgrade mods. So yeah, let me know what mod build you've done. I'll see you legends in the next one. Guys, make sure you go onto my Discord and comment on the Q&A for your chance to win 50 quid as well on my Christmas live stream.